Hey guys, John V from Phone Arena here. You're watching our video comparison between the Google Nexus 6P and the Moto X Pure Edition. We've got to admit, we have some beautiful looking designs here. Now, if premium's more your forte, you'll like the Nexus 6P with its unibody aluminum construction because it's so original and has that sturdy construction to it. And also has the added benefit of a fingerprint sensor, which you won't get with the Moto X Pure Edition. But what makes the Moto X Pure Edition so attractive is that it's highly customizable with its design. It's really unrivaled. You can have all sorts of color combinations at your disposal, and the subtle curve with its casing gives it a slightly more ergonomic feel in the hand. It's really satisfying that we have Quad HD displays here. They both measure up at 5.7 inches, but they utilize different display technologies. You have AMOLED with the Nexus 6P and IPS LCD technology with the Moto X Pure Edition. In terms of details, there's no clear winner. They're both identical, pretty sharp, a lot of detail, but the Moto X Pure Edition just has an overall higher quality panel. In particular, it's brighter, significantly brighter over the Nexus 6P, so outdoor visibility is no problem with it. On top of that, it is more color accurate too, producing natural, realistic, true-to-life colors, where it's more saturated in tone with the Nexus 6P. Obviously, you can't go wrong with the Android 6.0 Marshmallow experience of the Nexus 6P. It's stock, it's straightforward, simplistic looking UI, and of course, being a Nexus device, it's going to get updates significantly faster over other phones. It's not to say that the Moto X Pure Edition isn't bad. It's actually very stock-like as well. It's running Android 5.1.1 Lollipop. It is an older build, but you know this handset's going to get updates on a pretty good timely schedule as well. And you do have those Motorola enhancements and services. They don't really overpower the experience. It actually complements it. On the surface, they're both extremely responsive with their performances, but the Nexus 6P just has a little bit more finesse with its overall operation. Now that's because it's powered by the Snapdragon 810 chip with 3GB of RAM versus the Snapdragon 808 chip with 3GB of RAM in the Moto X Pure Edition. It also has a slight advantage when it comes to graphics processing because it slightly puts out smoother frame rates than its rival. This is yet another example of why megapixels don't count. The 12.3 megapixel camera of the Nexus 6P captures just as much detail as the 21 megapixel camera of the Moto X Pure Edition, but the images from the Nexus 6P tend to look sharper in general, and it's accompanied with warmer color tones to really give its photos more vibrancy than its rival. Under low light, they both are pretty good performers. You have bright photos that expose details with minimal noise, but again, it's those warmer color tones out of the Nexus 6P that capture attention. Now, when it comes to video recording, we prefer the Moto X Pure Edition. They both top out at 4K resolution, but the Moto X Pure Edition has software stabilization to keep its footage steady, and on top of that, it's faster with its focus adjustment. Both handsets are pretty ideal for multimedia, so listening to music, watching videos, you're not going to have any issues whatsoever. You have sharp looking displays and also dual front firing speakers, which are ideal for watching videos. But the set in the Moto X Pure Edition have just a slightly more commanding presence over the dual front firing speakers of the Nexus 6P. For phone calls, we prefer the Moto X Pure Edition because it's pretty much perfect. You have strong volumes out of the earpiece and speakerphone, and voices are pretty robust and clear. The Nexus 6P, though, has some challenges. Voices just sound a little bit on the artificial side. For being the skinnier handset, the Nexus 6P has the larger 3450 mAh battery. The Moto X Pure Edition has a 3000 mAh one. Now, you'd think that the advantage would go towards the Nexus 6P, but that's not the case because they both pretty much produce the same performance. So that means 1 day of normal usage out of both handsets. And in our battery benchmark test, they both achieved 6.5 hours. The Moto X Pure Edition is slightly faster with its recharge time of 76 minutes, but still pretty good with the Nexus 6P at 89 minutes. Okay, so which of these two handsets should you go with? Well, it's a matter of whether or not you want to get those Android updates faster than anyone else. And if that's the case, go with the Nexus 6P because you have that pure Android experience. And at $500 starting, it offers incredible value considering you have a premium design with a fingerprint sensor. But if you're on a tighter budget, go with the Moto X Pure Edition because at $400 starting, it undercuts the Nexus 6P, and with that, you're getting a highly customizable design. It's not really something you're going to find elsewhere in another phone. You have also expandable storage, a near stock-like Android experience, and also better qualities with the display. So at the end of the day, you can't go wrong. It's just whether or not you want those Android updates faster than everyone.